Hast du da was passt?
Nein, das geht so.
Wie das?
Witzig,
Okay, das ist in Ordnung.
How do you figure? I too thought I'd be dead, all things considered, but I'm living, thriving and growing, fighting opponents that I'm with it, striving to know who died for the lowest, don't you get it? The industry hope is trying to control us, I ain't with it. I got me a goal that's highly explosive with my wife and my baby. What I'm writing is weighty. Call me Esso or Bebenberg, they knighting me lately. Stand where the light is, feeling like it, delighted in me.
Alright people, today we are talking a little bit about a small tattoo, but before we start, yes, I know I need to shave, but as always, whenever you see me with a head, it means I was too lazy to shave. So yeah, too lazy for shaving, head time, okay? Topic number one. Topic number two, I need to add a little bit here. Wait a second, that's why I'm having my phone in my hand. Boop! See that? Off, on. I can switch all the lights on and off from my phone or using my phone from wherever I am, because internet, best invention ever, right? So this adds a little bit to the clip. Maybe I'm the only one that sees that. Maybe it doesn't change anything, but it's a little something and I feel good, I like it, so I do it. Whatever. So, topic number three, yes, I might drink a little bit too much coffee, so I shouldn't be doing that because I always have a yellow tongue, but that's also how it is. You have to deal with it. And yeah, whatever. Today we are talking about a small tattoo because I think YouTube is the best place to talk about small tattoos, because the thing is that everybody's posting big tattoos and I'm guilty of that too. So my Instagram is completely filled with big tattoos and I think I should also post small stuff, or shouldn't I? So leave a comment and tell me if I should or if I should not do that. So should I should I only post the high-end tattoos or even small tattoos? Because if you are following me, you know that small tattoos are most often done wrongly, and I did a whole clip on that. I think it was vlog 132. Anyway, so small tattoos are not always easy, okay? They look easy, but sometimes they're pretty hard. And today I'm talking about a handwritten tattoo, and this handwritten tattoo is very, very specific because my client, very nice girl, came in with a handwritten word and it says always. So it was written by her mother and you have to do this tattoo exactly the way it was written on paper with a pen. And for that, as always, I'm not using a standard needle, I have my own needles. So I have some companies, you know my company, I have a few of them, so I'm capable of producing a needle that's as thin as a hair, okay? It's 0.1 mil, which is 0.004 inches, I guess, if I did the math correctly. So anyway, very small. So, and there's a huge difference because you can do so sharp tattoos. It's hard to describe. You really have to see it, and you will see it in this clip. So what I was doing with this tattoo is pretty simple. I was imitating this pen. What does it mean? For example, if you write something down on paper with a pen, you can apply different amounts of pressure. So the lines get thicker or they get even thinner. It looks filled or not really filled. Sometimes when you write something down, it looks a little bit faded, and I was imitating that for this tattoo. So it's very specific, and it's not just using a standard needle and writing the words and okay, that's it, give me the money, goodbye. It's not that easy. I know that everybody and their grandmother, one of my favorite phrases to say, is doing that, but I'm not one of those. So I really try to do everything as perfect as I can, even the small ones, especially the small ones, I have to say, because like I said, if you do something geometrically and you have a line and there's another line right next to it, if they are not aligned perfectly and they are crooked, you see it immediately. So, and that's the same with all the small tattoos. So you can see mistakes pretty easy. And if you are having a big portrait, you don't know if a hair is a little bit more in a flow or more straight. It doesn't matter. But with all these small tattoos, every single dot and line matters. So it looks easy, but it isn't.
How do you figure? I too thought I'd be dead, all things considered, but I'm living, thriving and growing, fighting opponents that I'm with it, striving to know who died for the lowest, don't you get it? The industry hope is trying to control us, I ain't with it. I got me a goal that's highly explosive with my wife and my baby. What I'm writing is weighty, call me Esso or Bebenberg, they knighting me lately, stand where the light is, feeling lighted, delighted. Go to your connect, I go to God direct, him and I, through the sun up. I say him and I, bless up, rest, has the right perspective. Back when I was driving a Vectra, my mind was on the setup and ease, no time for the let up and breeze. Young man with a vision, my ammunition was let off and squeeze. Talking no about it, so exotic. Go to mile, never hold a product. Though we wildin', we was on the island wave. Fast forward now today, thank God my mama prayed. Looking back and seeing all that God has made with his legacy. Daddy showed me the whole.
We also did. Oh, boy. I had a little heart attack because I was looking at the at the monitor, at the screen up there, and I was like, "Oh my God! Did I just film this whole entire movie without pressing the record button?" And no, I didn't. So I just lost, I think, about 30 pounds. So everything's good. I don't have to re-record this. Yes, because I've already recorded this before. So this would have been the third time, and I would have gone nuts. I tell you that. Why am I talking here in the background? Oh, my old clips are running. Wait a second. This is the first tattoo. The second tattoo is another small tattoo on her ribs.
How do you figure? I too thought I'd be dead, all things considered, but I'm living, thriving and growing, fighting opponents that I'm with it, striving to know who died for the lowest, don't you get it? The industry hope is trying to control us, I ain't with it.
Also a very, very delicate, what's the word that I'm looking for? Placement, especially for women, because women are capable of getting kids, okay? And that means that their skin is a little bit different, especially in that area, because their skin is made to stretch and to go back, okay? So that means that the tattoo will change or could change, and you have to think about that. Even if a woman does not want kids, you never know.
But his legacy strong, how do you figure? I too thought I'd be dead, all things considered, but I'm living, thriving and growing, fighting opponents that I'm with it, striving to know who died for the lowest, don't you get it? The industry hope is trying to control us, I ain't with it. I got me a goal that's highly explosive with my wife and my baby. What I'm writing is weighty, call me Esso or Bebenberg, they knighting me lately, stand where the light.
The placement is very important, the lines are very important, and the whole tattoo is very important, even though it's just a small and easy looking tattoo. You have to think about all that stuff. Aufnehmer hätte noch gucken können, dann wäre es fast noch besser gewesen. So you really have to find a tattoo artist that is capable of doing those tattoos and also thinks about all this stuff, because you don't want to get tattooed and then you get a kid or you gain weight or you lose weight and the whole tattoo is misplaced or looks misplaced and doesn't align properly anymore. So, like I said, it looks simple, but it isn't. Choose the right guy or the right girl for the job.